This is London calling in the Overseas Service of the British Broadcasting Corporation.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The pocket battleship, Graf Spee, which has been for many weeks preying upon the trade of the South Atlantic, and met her doom.
Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well.
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall never surrender.
Hang up the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be we'll just love along.
Das Oberkommando der Wehrmacht gibt bekannt. Ein im Atlantik operierender deutscher Flottenverband unter Führung des Flottenchefs Admiral Lütjen im Seegebiet um Island auf schwere englische Seestreitkräfte. Das Schlachtschiff Bismarck hat hierbei einen englischen Schlachtkreuzer, wahrscheinlich Hood, vernichtet.
The sinking of the Bismarck was due to the cooperation of the RAF with the Navy. And Rodney, which did some pretty work with her 16-inch guns.
This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. But the Japanese High Command had declared that a state of war existed with Great Britain and the United States.
The German Navy, so proudly built up by that smug strategical genius, the Führer, is slowly but surely being wiped out. Now the Scharnhorst, the 26,000-ton battleship, has gone to the bottom. A not unusual result of action against the Royal Navy.
Led by a powerful British escort, the main body of the surrendered Italian fleet is transferred from Malta to Alexandria.
Signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force.
Back across the China Sea for the last large-scale surrender at Hong Kong, where today warships of the Royal Navy ride at anchor in the harbor.
Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gallop Major, and this is I guess an extra World of Warships Legends live stream which is happening this week. And so, as always, I'd say thank you to everyone who's managed to come along. I know it's a bit of an odd out of the way kind of stream. So I want to say hello and welcome to Crib, Salty Sacks, the IK Way, and Super Slime. Now, regarding the Science Support Division, we do already have War God and Sacks in the division. If we get to about halfway through, maybe I might rotate it around if there's a couple of people who want to join in. Crib starting the stream with a quote from David Farragut: "Frick the torpedoes, full speed ahead." A quote I'm sure I hear many times from other players while playing. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying their week. Last week of the patch, and we're starting this evening in a game in the Cossack Tier 6 and 5 game, capture the base on Warrior's Path. Spawning centre left, which means I'm going to have to dabble a little bit on the left. There's no enemy radar. There are some very aggressive battleships, secondary battleships, and there's 2 destroyers, one of which is a Italian SAP destroyer, I should say. Super Slime, got to get my stream sniper account out. I'm wishing you all the best. I know that I have certain countermeasures against stream sniping, because I'd much rather you play alongside than play against me. Mostly because I know I'm not the greatest player and I'm usually quite distracted. Well, we're going to have a little bit of a dabble investigating the centre. I think that seems like a reasonable idea to start with. So, tomorrow is Patch Notes Day, and some of you may have noticed I've already put up a scheduled live stream in which I hope to review the patch notes, and on the thumbnail of that I have put the Congress, the Giuseppe Verdi and training rooms. I've also put the Rio de Janeiro in the background there. Now that doesn't necessarily, I don't know anything, although Giuseppe Verdi is definitely confirmed. The reason why I've just used those things is obviously, I guess, to hype it up a little bit, and also that is the content that has been teased by Wargaming, some of it ever so subtly. Oh, this looks like the secondary battleships are charging up the middle, or charging through the islands. Yes, okay. Noted. This means I'm gonna have to cautiously skirt around, I guess you could say. Looks like my torpedoes have harmlessly sailed past. However, we will have another volley. What I might do, maybe I might just flex around the back of them, see if I can catch them out on the retreat. Because one of them is that they're all going into retreat. Quite interesting. And ironically, at the moment, it looks like the middle is wide open for a destroyer to slip through. Yeah, I suspect they would have dropped torps. In a rather sneaky way, I've gone and got eyes on. Nothing to report there. We'll have another crack with the torpedoes in a second, but I think I'm going to be the enemy base. Oh, Crib want to join stream sniping the Major. What I might do, as it looks like someone's got eyes on, I'll chip in with some guns. Okay. This could be amusing. That lion's got 2 minutes to get here. And he is the nearest ship. He's 11 clicks away. Can he traverse 11 kilometers in 2 minutes?
Engine boost deactivated.
Well, this could be a very low score game. It appears that the enemy entirely forgot about the middle. Oh, wow. Right, chat, come on. You got 1 minute left. God, this game's gonna be over in 7 minutes. It's not even halfway through. Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
Our team has taken the lead.
It's going to be over in less than 7 minutes. An action pumper, hello, hello, hello. Off to a great start. It's too late now. I got 6 seconds to get out the middle of the cap. I can't. Oh, God. Well, that was an embarrassment for the enemy team. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh. Yes. Oh, God. Wow. I wanted to bully the enemy team, Major. I know. Unfortunately, you only gave me like 10 seconds to do something about it. Oh, good lord. Alright, let's knock it up. We've done a 6. Yeah, we've done a 6. Let's do a 7 and 7. Let's do a classic. My stream sniper account is locked. What did you do to it? You're lucky. Was it inactivity? Oh. Classic. Yeah, so we'll take the Belfast 43 out for a spin. Ooh. Oh, how's everyone's midweek anyway? Anyone looking forward to the next patch? All the speculations of the next patch? Does the next patch even excite people? I mean, maybe training rooms could be of interest. It certainly is of interest for me. The only downside is I don't think I'll be able to use it. Oh, there we go. There's Action Pumper. Ah, good play. So, Action Pumper, are you going to be crazy enough to go up the middle? Oh. Come on, Action Pumper, play it fair. Turn the stream off. Let's see, so we have a Z-23, a Usalo, a Siegfried, a Baltimore, a Prince Heinrich, a Flander, a Monarch, and a Karga. Noticing it's a PlayStation only console. Now I do have crossplay activated. I might have to quiz the division on crossplay, because otherwise I don't want it to be. I don't want slow matchmaking. Excitement depends on the notes. No idea how boring will be. That's very true. That's very true. Super slow. If we get trying rooms, can we blow up the hood? I mean, the Battle of the Denmark Strait. Yeah, sure. As long as we can blow up the Bismarck Strait afterwards, and the Scharnhorst, and the Tirpitz. And the Gneisenauer? No. The Germans killed the Gneisenauer. Action Pumper. We see you, Major. I see you, Action Pumper. And my RDF is hinting that someone might be going up the middle. Oh, we see you, Action Pumper.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warships.
Oh, bad play. Oh, there is a Baltimore on the enemy team. Yeah, Balti, okay.
Concentrez le tir sur le navire ennemi.
Flounder did good. Not good enough.
Direct front. Smoke generator active. Smoke screen set. Torpedoes to starboard.
That could be an error that's going to cost your team.
We sank an enemy cruiser.
Smoke screen set. Torpedoes astern.
I keep seeing Eternal Blood. I keep thinking that's Eternal Abyss.
Torpedoes astern.
direct front. Torpedoes dead ahead. Problem solved, sir. Fire!
Why are you running?
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Ah, oh.
Smoke generator activated. Victory is in sight. Smoke screen set. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Nice. Hello, Sean. Hello. Come back and fight me. You can't say that when you run off.
Smoke generator activated. Battle ends in 5 minutes. Smoke screen set.
PSNE matchmaking is 9v9, Xbox matchmaking is 4x4. First question over team chat. Which idiot turned off crossplay? Yeah, no, I noticed the difference when it came to, say, earlier I was taking that carrier and I hadn't turned crossplay back on because we were doing 2v2s the other night. And yeah, it was like the difference in matchmaking was ridiculous. There we go. Running train last night, Jet PS player population is double Xbox. Oh, good lord. GG. When I ran off of. It's like it's console settings buried deep in the account. Mine's on. Okay. It's probably action pumper then. Oh, it's not bad. GG's. Oh, alright. Back to the office mode. Yeah, just So, Sax, if you can get War God, just double check your settings. But yeah, we've won that one, so we're going to bump it up a tier. No, much obliged, Louise. Or Louis. Louis? Oh. Apologies if I messed up the name. But yeah, no, much obliged. Oh. Yeah, I think people are just talking about switching crossplay back on. Mm-hmm. Oh, clickety click. I've noticed that recently. I'm got really clicky joints. I think there's something wrong with me. Oh. Yeah, I was surprised I managed to wiggle my way through those torpedoes. that was pretty rough. Mine's enabled. Okay. I guess we just got pulled into a game just because some Muppets got cross-play disabled. Like not within the division, but like, someone on that team. Chongmu, Khabarovsk, Salem, Seattle, Stalingrad, Marco Polo, I should say, Maine, Schieflin, Montana. Game of Capture the Base and Haven in the Drake. Jeff Dave, hello. Oh yeah, Sean's graced our chat, isn't he? Yeah, Sean, I've got some good news and some bad news for you regarding Aliens Dark Descent. The bad news is, last live stream, you died and were also kidnapped by the aliens, or abducted by the aliens, I should say. The good news is, through effort and perseverance, or should I say, reloading autosave points, I've managed to save you, so you still live. And you're also now the most experienced Marine in my squad, I guess you could say. So, yeah, Sean Whitland, the brave, bold, cowardly medic. who's fast as well. I made you fast so you can run away quicker. Oh, good lord, the game has begun. The game is afoot, I should say. Oh, and they've already started dropping smoke. Can I get a volley away? I can just about get a volley away before I end up having to skirt around this island. Khabarovsk. Oh no. Okay, I'll give you moral support. There you go, that's the best I can do right now. Oh. Save scumming is the team, yeah. Is the term, yeah. You got Romeo Division Major? At the moment we've got Walker and Saxophus. But what I might do is about halfway through, so about say another 35 minutes. What I might do is I'll then rotate the division around, and I can pick up Kriv and yourself if you're still around, if you're up for it. And if Kriv's up for it as well. Colin Prince Gate, Prince Blip, Wargaming, CM, Tier 7 top premium ship is Kirishima, and for legendary tier it's Schieflin. Major, you need cod liver oil for all that cracking and creaking. I think I need some WD-40. Yeah, no one tells Sax to get back. Sax, there's no such thing as reverse gear in Sax's battleship. Reverse gear was an optional extra with his fridge degrosser, and he declines to have it because it wasn't worth it. I think I'm gonna have to start doing a bit of open water kiting against this Marco Polo, which I'm kind of looking forward to, because I haven't been able to get my teeth into the enemy yet. However, the enemy does not seem to want to comply with my predicament of wishing to engage them. Hopefully, a bit of fire might warm them up to the idea. Don't worry, chaps, I'm here all week. Oh, 2 fires! Aren't you lucky? Well, you're not the damage got. And you're not chasing me, that's interesting. Let's see if we can make that 4 fires. This might go for the stern, this might hurt. Ooh. No, now he's kiting away. Neptune's beard. Still 10-4, no worries. Major, how much is it to join your fleet? Oh, shots fired, Action Pumper, shots fired. There's the Kraken fleet is basically we're aiming for to acquire people revolve around communication and teamwork. And at the moment, we're kind of just taking some people on as we even know them, we play with them and such, or we've got them on probation more because we know them. So basically, like recommendation only, I guess you could say. And the idea is just to get a good team of players who know what they're doing, work well as a team, and communicate well as a team. And yeah, so. I guess I'd say like the core is like me, Vaz, and Sax. We've also got Kriv on board because we've played with Kriv quite a lot. We've got Wargod, me and Sax have played with quite a lot. We've also then acquired or gained some other members as well, like Eternal Abyss and things like that. Players that we have played with or know well enough, and have done like quite big games with before. And the aim is maybe once we say some new members who obviously we're not too familiar with and stuff go on probation, and then I'm hoping with training rooms we can then start really enforcing that probation, taking people through trials and testing and see how they fit, and if the fit's good, if the communication's good, the play style's good, then we'll promote you on to being a full member. And yeah, we're not aiming to be big, we're not aiming to be special. It's got nothing to do with Back to the Port. It's just coincidence, I guess you could say, that it's me who's running it, but I'm more running it because it's kind of like I had quite a few people who obviously I played with kind of kept asking, are you going to start a clan? Well, someone's got to do it, I guess you could say. Someone's got to I guess lead the way. So yeah, I kind of got voluntold, I guess you could say, to basically be the I guess the de facto leader. But it's more of a democracy, I guess you could say, between the crew at the top. But yeah, no, we're not charging people. Okay, like it's not a Back to the Port fan club. It's not monetized or anything like that. And yeah, this is the thing. Like, you don't have to be in my fleet to play with me on stream. It's like when I'm on stream, it's literally open pretty much most of the time. I know I've got Sax and Wargod here, but they did ping me before stream, and I know it's Sax's weekend, kind of, so I'll probably be continuing with them after the stream. Ooh, there goes Sax. Yeah, no, so Kraken is hopefully a fair, democratic, non-associated with the channel clan. It might even end up with its own channel, potentially, with promotion videos and things like that, but we'll see. Sean, wow, we'll have to watch catch up. Been busy with work. Here's braver badge for your battles with aliens, but my character is scared of needles. Oh, you can imagine that. Medic, don't have a medic scared of blood. You know, just can't stand the sight of blood. Speaking of the drama, Wood holding a cash tournament for an entry fee and the winner's pot be against EULA as well. On account the training rooms is also a wargaming asset. That's quite a difficult one. Because obviously, if you think about it, that's almost what King of the Sea tournament is. That's because that's obviously got a financial reward. I don't think they chip in though. I think the reward. So if there was a reward for clan battles arranged using fleets, then that would be fine. But if the players were expected to chip in like as an entry fee, I think that's where the water could get muddied. Not an amazing game. But then we did get the quiet flank, and that usually when you get the quiet flank, it can just be quite painful. Obviously, Sax just charging in there, obviously showing that that's the way the game should be played. I'm sure that Sax is listening and saying, "Damn right." I've probably known too well. Quick, regarding about the next patch, I need some extra promised change around with tier 8 to be players' favourite. To be honest, keep forgetting that I have most tier 8 ships and don't play them. Yeah, no, that's very true. I'd probably say I'm in a very similar situation where tier 8, I've only really got British tier 8s, and I do play them. I do like playing tier 8, but quite a lot of the time, tier 8 just falls to the wayside because obviously. But then I'm going to be more focused on ships that I'm historically interested in, and when it gets to tier 8 and legendary tier, none of those ships have any historical background. They've got no history, no combat history, so I'm not going to be enticed to play them. This is why I play a lot of tier 5 and tier 6, because those are the ships that I know historically quite well. They've had, they've got historical battles and things like that, and I really enjoy them, that kind of element to it, I guess you could say. Kriv, if you do it privately without publicity, no problem, but as soon as leaving the friend zone, yes, you can be banned, yeah. Suicide, have a Kraken channel. That's just clan members doing stupid stuff. It could be stupid stuff. It could even be. This is the thing. I wouldn't mind putting some quality into it. Where obviously we have like open mics and everyone does like a capture of what they did during that battle, and then I could probably with some editing mash all of it together to kind of show how that communication works, how from different players' perspective, like when it's engaging a certain target, thinking things through and things like that. I think you could get some nice snappy moments there with that kind of clip. Legendary tier and tier 8, Kleber, Gearing, Petroplavsos, Petro, Minu, let's get the rudder turned over, okay, Des Moines, Mushashi, Yami, and Schieflen, Domination, Sleeping Giant. I'm going to keep an eye on Sax, because Sax does Sax things. Yeah, one thing I want to avoid with if we do now I'm talking about clan stuff, but one thing, if I was going to go about making a promotional video about the clan, one thing that I'd probably focus on would be more about the teamwork and the communication in the trailer, rather than how many devastating strikes we get. That's one thing that's I kind of find a little irritating about some clan videos. They just show dev strike, and again, dev strikes, okay, fair enough, it does show that you got that good shot, but when it comes to clan battles is about teamwork and communication and acting as one to complete an objective, and so dev strikes are very good as a solo player, but as a team may not necessarily be like a good representation of a clan. That's just something I'm quite cautious of. all quite in the middle. Why is the other destroyer coming to the middle? Exactly. That gearing should be over in Charlie, having a go. Instead, probably in Kleber is charged all the way up. Which also means Sax is going to be in a position, is it? Yeah, Kleber, there you go. It does mean that Sax is going to be in a position where he's going to potentially feel a bit torn about having to go over to that flank. Sniper Patch, hello. Hi Mojo, Belfast 43, come back in store? Is it worth it? Will the Belfast 43 come back in store and is it worth the money? Will she come back? I don't know. I'd like to see her back, but most likely maybe she might come for GXP or Steel. Is she worth it? I think she is. She's definitely one of my favourites. When it comes to Tier 7 British cruisers, for me, it would probably go Belfast, then Plymouth, then Albemarle, then Edinburgh. Edinburgh being like my least favourite. Enemy is potentially entering into Alpha. It's very quiet. Like there's nothing here. Where is the enemy? We've only seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy ships. Where's the rest of them? Again, that's the same 3 that we've already spotted. Are they all in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 ships missing.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I'm spotted. No idea what by. Is it behind? I got no idea. I saw a Yamato go around the corner and I don't exactly want to charge into a Yamato. Looks like our left flank is very... Okay, there we go, there's some torpedoes. Okay, Gearing did poke his head out somewhere. No longer located, so he's definitely closer to someone else.
All forces, capture that area.
What the hell is that? Why is there a Musashi all the way over there? Okay, so that explains that's two. There's 4 ships on this right side. There's a bits of a minnow over there, but... Okay, that Yami's leaving. It's not the Petro, it's not the Minnow, it's got to be the Des Moines. But if it's Des Moines, why hasn't he used his radar or something like that just to light me up like a Christmas tree? Not too sure. The AP from the Des Moines should really hurt. Yeah, it does. And here's me hoping that maybe I could get a blessed hit on the turret, but it's not going to work. It's just been a horrible game for a minnow. Criv. Everyone was so amazed at the beginning about the Edinburgh and how first human was about. Now it's one of the least played ships at tier 7, so armour is not everything. On this map, the spawns and the base locations has to be changed. This map is too predictable and always leads into very confusing or either two one-sided battles. Yeah, it's very true. Because I think what ends up happening is you end up with this bit of a magnet over at Delta and Charlie, where all the players kind of bundles up, and it ends up into a bit of a battle, usually with some players trying to flank on the outside. The middle's quite an awkward one. Sometimes you get that team that plays aggressive, and sometimes you get the team that just doesn't play the middle at all. So we played the middle and locked it down, and then nothing turned up. Which I guess was a bit awkward. The enemy played very heavy on the left flank, but we didn't. So we ended up this really strange situation. And as a minnow, I moved in the middle to lock down the middle, and there was nothing there, and nothing in range, and nothing I could do. Ugh. And now we've got like a really strong enemy push on the left flank, but we're up 3 times the caps. And Sax has just filled a Jutland with torpedoes. Oh. There's the thing, sometimes you just can't have your way in the game, but there's no point getting angry at it, really. Fleet battleships ban list ideas. I think Yamato, Jutland, Des Moines would be the first ones to limit their use, ban them from some battles. In some regard, I think because legendary tier ships can only be acquired through the Bureau or for extensive amounts of steel or GXP. I don't think legendary tier is going to be a clan battle tier, because it's just too limiting. There's not a lot there. So I think clan battles are probably going to be anywhere between tier 5 and tier 7. Or tier 8, I should say. I could potentially see tier 8. But I think the first clan battles, if they do it, will probably be tier 5. And then we'll probably move it up to tier 6, then they'll probably move it up to tier 7, then they'll probably move it up to tier 8, and then, then from there, they'll probably then mix it around. Wichita, Hyuga, Kamikaze. Well, tier 5, I think, in its current state, I would say Ark Royal would get banned from clan battles. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything else at tier 5 that makes me think that's overpowered. Same with tier 6, I can't really think of too much. Oh, Sax is engaged in an enemy DD in the middle, this could be fun. Let's see, Sax using AP, he's using HE. Now he could get away with using AP. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think tier 7 I could see Wichita. Like, I could see everything that's been made CE being banned. Summers, Wichita, Jean Bar, Mains. I could see all of them being excluded. I could potentially see things like Leningrad being banned as well. First clan battles tier 1, just to make it interesting. Honestly, I'd be in favour of that, because most of the ships at tier 1 are A, they're very, very balanced. B, there's no gimmicks, there's no silly mechanics or anything like that. There's no radar, there's no sonar, there's no torpedoes. It's just HE, AP, and having fun, I guess you could say, at Tier 1. So, in some regards, I could almost see that being a thing. I wouldn't have any issue with it. When trying that level, I fully expect all carriers to be banned from anything community created. Potentially, unless it's like a 7v7. Carriers in clan battles, I could see probably only being allowed about 30% of the time, would be my opinion. Anything community created, potentially, yeah, carriers could be banned. So stopping at Tier 7, Tier 8 shop population is limited. Also, Tech Tree and Premium Tier 8, so too big a difference between them. That's potentially true. That's why maybe seeing Tier 8 could be quite later on, maybe. Up to Tier 6, I don't think so will be any bans. Maximum Hyuga or just take away the main battery reload from it. I don't think they'll be able to tweak it like that. It'd be either a ban or or allowed, I guess you could say. Mains for sure, yeah. You could also expect to see like Saipan. Jeff, why ban Leningrad? She's decent, but nothing special. I'm only going off of old memories, bear with, and I don't see her a lot in the game nowadays, but I know that when she first came out, she was quite strong. But I might maybe times have changed. I mean, maybe there is a reason why I don't see so many of them, or it could just be that most of the players who managed to gain the Leningrad don't play the game as much nowadays. Well, my performance was terrible that game. I didn't really have an opportunity to do anything. It was kind of like, oh look, there's Des Moines. Death please. Oh well, it's a victory. I think we're going to bounce this all the way back down. I think that seems to be a fair. Yeah, that seems fair. No, not Leningrad. Oh, not Leningrad. I'm thinking of something else. There's a battleship. Oh, Neptune's beard. What's the Russian battleship with the Nelson-style turret arrangement? I can't remember it now. Someone remember Lenin. There. Oh, come on! I'm close enough. Yeah, that's it, Lenin. God's sake. Oh. Oh. That's the thing. I was like, I'm sure it's Lenin something. No, it's just Lenin. That's the problem I have. Two ships with very similar names. There we go. Yeah, everyone's correcting me now. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Tier 5 and 4 game. Domination, Warriors Path, Vastraz, Königsberg, Graf Spee, Iron Duke Matsu, Prince Eitel Friedrich, California Rugio. Let's do half speed and follow Sax in.
Action stations.
Yeah, I thought Sax would make a move for Bravo. Let's just bump it up to 3/4 speed then. Carrier game. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to keep an eye on. That's one thing I've noticed recently is if you want to have a better look at the aircraft, you can do this kind of like go into your gun view and then look. Oh, Graf Spee. Historical battle, please. Beard, can't touch. Ooh, that Graf Spey is getting abused. Nope. Ah, damn. The stress is a lot quicker than I anticipated. I feel it's all going to go in the orange, yeah. Iron Duke is close into range.
Generator activated. Smoke screen set.
I'd like to get a fire if I could. Sax has decided to give them a surprise. Don't seem to be blessed with fires this game, do we? Okay, there we go, there's one. This Iron Duke just seems to be impermeable to fire. Okay, there we go, finally. Now officially, it's found that the 8-inch AP from the County-class cruiser guns could fall short of the target massively. Wait, no, that's not what the report said. Could potentially actually go through the battleship armour of these pre-dreadnought battleships. Just in case. So let's try a volley up 4 clicks away. I'm just doing this for experimental sakes, really. Nope. These are not the results I was looking for. Alright, worth an experiment. Again, that's something that training rooms would be useful for, to find out what the capabilities of your guns are. Also, you can test dispersion at different ranges as well. That could be an interesting one, because you know that some ships have like slightly different accuracy stats, I guess you say, with their long range, medium range, and things like that. You can kind of test it. Jeff, sadly, you seldom see Iron Duke played well. Fancy taking her out next game, Major? Go on then, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. And there's a very weak Königsberg there, which belongs to wrapping up. Another Königsberg. Yeah. Königsberg's always got like a very weak stern, so you got to try and just make it land towards the rear, I kind of find sometimes. Yeah, because it just, yeah, the armour on the stern's just not good enough. Nice. Criv, to be honest, I haven't seen many lanes nowadays. Who has it just got bored of it? For example, for me, her accuracy is not the same as it was. Jean Bar still popping up, but they either still bored a hug or got dev struck in the first 3 minutes. Renjang, yeah, Jean Bar pro gameplay hasn't changed at all. Iron Duke wasn't pre-dreadnought. No, she wasn't. No. Oh, I'm trying to think. It wasn't. There was a British battleship, very similar age to the Iron Duke, I want to say, and she was kind of kept as a target, remote-controlled target ship in the 1930s, and they tested the county-class cruisers, like gunnery on her, and they almost accidentally sunk the this test ship because the 8-inch AP actually started punching through when it wasn't supposed to. So that kind of meant the county class guns were a little bit overcooked, I guess you could say, or overcharged. And so I kind of want to expect things out of the 8-inch AP on Exeter and Devonshire and London, but it never seems to happen. But the interest, I can't remember the name of the ship. Someone will probably pull out. But she was used as a decoy ship in 1944. She was mocked up to look like the I want to say was it Anson or Howe? Basically, she was made to look like a King George V class battleship, and she was stationed over in Alexandria in order to try and make the Germans think that we were basically getting ready to invade in Greece. And then she later, I think she was actually there on D-Day. She was going to be scuttled as a water break And so obviously, but they didn't change her. They says she still looked like a King George V class battleship. so on D-Day, there's reports. I think there's reports of from the Allies and the Germans of a King George V class battleship blowing up, and it didn't do. It didn't do morale very good for the Allies, because they just watched one of the brand new British battleships blow up, or at least that's what they thought. Someone would put its name up. What does IK mean in War Gun's next name? I'd say it's a clan that they were in their GTA. I can't remember what IK actually stands for. Tier 3 and 4 game. I'm not going to go through those ships because I probably will struggle to pronounce most of them. Kriv, I was curious about the Soviet BB accuracy in training rooms. Wargamers say the accuracy is pinpoint under certain distances. Further than that, it's just hilarious. Yeah, this is a thing. I enable you to test those things out, which would be quite nice. Nope, that's a blatant miss. Oh well.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
That looks British. No, it's American. Okay.
Enemy destroyer blown up. Torpedoes to starboard. Hull breach. We're taking on water. Our team has taken the lead.
War God's in his bully stick, is he? Oh, come on. No, okay, no. Any PS players picked up the new Tier 3 Soviet BB? If yes, any thoughts? No, I haven't picked it up. Of course, it's because it's only... Back to Winter last year, so it's only a PS Plus thing. Hopefully that wasn't a bad game in the Iron Duke, but yeah, not a ship I play often. Right, War God, thanks, much obliged. I'll probably catch you later. Let's pick up... Criv is... Criv, you're not online. Tazul... Trying to remember Tazul. That was Tazul's tag. Oh, I don't think Tazul's online either. Okay, well, let's just bring back the IK boys then. Insatiable Killers is what IK stands for. Okay. Jeff, HMS Centurion? Yeah, Centurion, yeah, that's it, 1911. That's the one that always comes to mind. Okay, well, I only had 21 boats. I only killed 21 boats from my Matsuki guns, oh good lord. Okay, let's continue this. Let's bounce it up. Let's take it to... Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, HMS Centurion, yeah. HMS Centurion, the only super slime. Yeah, sure. Which account though? Actually, let me do one more with the IK boys, and then I can bring super slime on board. But yeah, let me know which account you want, because I saw you got both of them on the moment. Not online, Mrs. Hogging the TV. I'm deported into the bedroom, haven't fired up Mrs. Xbox, and probably need to update the game on that. Okay, no worries. They can sabotage you and say, Super Slum, you're not exactly enticing me to have you as part of the division. That sounds... Super Slum, how about no? Oh. No joking, someone was posting armor view pics. Very interesting. Armor view pics of what, might I ask? Randy. Okay, we're in the Collingwood. Akatsuki, Ship Smasher, Flint, Perfect 10. All these silly names sometimes. Prince Heinrich, King George V, Colorado, Margie, Flounder. Seems like, oh man, just so unfair, Major, for not allowing me to ruin your game. Yes. Damn, Collingwood is chunky. Armor of the Tier 3. Okay, of the Russian Tier 3 battleship. Okay.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Enemy battleship detected. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Nah, no, she's been. I'm gonna have to go around the outside of the island, but maybe we can get one more volley off if we're lucky. I don't think we will though.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh, just.
I need intelligence data. Abgelehnt. Teammate, I need your support.
I'm gonna have to focus the Prince Hydric. I just. Okay. Well, we can all see that my controller's low on battery. This is awkward. It's just not a situation you want to be in, Collingwood. There's nothing I can do about it. Wow, secondary flounder, yeah. Where are we going? Jeff, I was in a game against one of the tier 3 Russian battleships and it was the first ship sunk, sadly not by me. Crew has a 36-second reload, but they say the armour is the best amongst tier 3 and probably agile. Also HE can penetrate the deck. Interesting. Probably she is this typical broadside weak ship just like the rest, yeah. She has barrels forward. I suspect the owner believed the hype and thought it was invulnerable. I think Soviet armor is phenomenal for angling. Also for arming shells when not angled. Yeah, Creative possible, Jeff. Possible. That always happens with a new premium ship and uninformed players. Yeah. Enemy DD's in here. Akatsuki versus Z35. So the interesting one it will be, has Sax's sonar reloaded? Yes, it has reloaded. Well, the Akatsuki is now in an awkward situation potentially because he's smoked up, he's spotted, and Sax can fire without any concern about being spotted by anything else at the moment. This is literally a destroyer, like 101 school, I guess you could say. In some regards, the Akatsuki, his best bet would have been not to smoke, but actually to properly engage and kite away from Sax if you could. Try and lure Sax out into open water, out into potentially being engaged by the rest of the red team. But no, by smoking up, yeah, he's cut off his own visibility. Oh, so yeah, secondary flood, 10 kilometers secondaries, yeah. I don't quite get this massive huddle of battleships we've got over here. It's strange, a little bit. Sax has got torpedoes out, but it looks like the Colorado's going to slip through the gap. Oh, enemy knockoff Belfast kicking around. Still many players have no idea how strong the Japanese DD guns are. The best option would be to break from the smoke and try to fight Sax. Or even knowing that it's a Z35, smoking up's a bad idea. Just going guns on and trying to break off. Yeah, that's exactly what the Akatsuki should have tried to do. Instead, by smoking up to try and protect himself, he literally created the perfect situation for Sax. Not sure what's happening in the Colorado. On fire or flooding? That's a good question. On fire. Okay. At the moment, it would probably be the Belfast or the Perfect 10, which is acquiring most of the caps. There you go. There's Sax going for the correct shot almost there. Which is in a nice position as well, because Sax is now going to go behind this island, giving him basically a bit of a break, a bit of a reprieve, because obviously you don't want to be going in a gun battle against a Belfast for too long, especially in the DD. So, what are you going to do? Perfect 10, knock off Plymouth. Oh, it could be a knock off Plymouth, I can't remember. I'll have to see how many barrels it's got.
That's how it's done.
Oh yeah, knock off Plymouth. That's got to be a blind fire. This looks on target.
Gute Arbeit. So wird's gemacht. Glück und ruhige Wasser. Much obliged. Retreat now.
The thing is, because he keeps shooting his guns and Sax is so close, Sax is actually spotting him. so he might be smoking up to try and disengage, but all he's done is restrict his own visibility while Sax keeps spotting him from his gun flash. Could have been better, could have been worse. Let's see, we've got about another half an hour, I guess you could say. Yeah, let's do that. I should do the usual YouTube shilling, I guess you could say. If you're enjoying the live stream, feel free to give it a thumbs up and all that lovely jazz. And if you're, well, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, I guess you could say. Otherwise, everything seems to be fine. Oh, Wargod's on his way, is he? Oh, well, we'll do a two-man div then. Yeah, there's the thing, like, even with the Japanese torpedo destroyers, I think that they're even still worth focusing on guns sometimes. That's what I did with some of them, because quite a lot of players don't expect Japanese destroyers to shoot back, and sometimes you can actually get some very good results out of them. Tier 6 and 7 game, but we have a failed division on the enemy team. Gaidi, Ostergotland, Udalo, Lightning, Mayuku, Harbin, Okachov, Baltimore, Z10, only the one battleship, 2 radar cruisers, potentially 3, I'm not sure, 3 sonar destroyers, Domination, Sleeping Giant in the Albemarle. And of course, it would appear that I have an anti-aircraft build on this. Ooh. Well, I've probably got time for this game, maybe one more after that. Crib, they have a high alpha damage but slow reloads, and everyone's building on torpedoes. A few gun builds are worth a try. IGNDDs, yeah. Ooh. I might have to go like this, I think. Okay.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. Okay. Should I just go no glasses? Let's just go no glasses for a bit, just to rest my eyes. What I might do, I might just zoom in the chat. That should be fine. Yeah, I'll go no glasses. Baltimore. We have 3 DDs in the middle. Ah, Neptune's Beard. I swung out for the Baltimore and I got the season there. Once I did the AA build Hatsuharu, not one of my better ideas. Mistakes were made, were they? Never mind, trust AA rating. It's important to look at the range and DPM, yes. Right, time to close in again. Yeah, and also the praying for air CV match. Wargaming should do better AA rating system. They definitely could do with explaining it a lot more. Yeah, because you end up with AA rating system, you get like 100, but you've got like only 3 AA guns or something like that. But like Tiger is a classic example of a ship which, when you look at the rating, apparently has a great AA rating. But when it actually comes to execution, is actually quite terrible. That was a cheeky little torpedo.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Right, time to try and dash over to the other side and see if we can help out over there. Yeah, the only awkward thing about having taken the glasses off is just having my eyes take a little bit of a while to just change focus when I'm going from the laptop to the TV. That's the awkward side. The TV's fine, but I think the laptop's just a little bit too close. But I gotta rest my ears because my glasses, well, the frames of the glasses just pressing in against the side of my head. Okay, there's 2 enemy DDs left. I am very surprised that one of them hasn't made the brave dash into Bravo. Are they hunting the Megami that badly? What's the enemy cruiser left? Harbin, okay. Harbin and the Lightning are working together. Now, I do take Harbins quite seriously. They can be very, very tricky customers to deal with. They got deep water torpedoes that hit like a truck. We're only 2 points up on the enemy team. Smoke all the way down there.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I anticipated torpedoes. Could really do with like an Eisenhower coming out of his shell a little bit. It's kind of irritating I can't chip in. Oh, really? Go, go, torpedoes.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
There we go, we've tipped it. We've gone from being 2 points to a couple of hundred now. Alright, let's see if we can light up this lightning like a Christmas tree. There we go. Are you giving up? I think you might. I think either the lightning's given up or... Oh no, he's shooting the good Eisenhower. Harbin's best ability is launch 24 torpedoes within 8 seconds. Yeah, that's true. I'm still learning that ship. Just finished grinding the Chung Pong. Oh. That's the whole fun though, yeah. Yes, ocean cruisers are torpedo cruisers in my eyes. Guns just spend some time between two torpedo relays there. That wasn't too bad. It's 10 past 10. We got time probably to squeeze one more in, and then we're going to have to call that an evening. And then I can start winding down. So we got one last game. Let's do this. Floaty shells are frustrating, yes. Yeah, I kind of maybe agree with Chris' point saying that they are more torpedo cruisers. That does seem to be like a reasonable description of them. Let's see if we can go back to glasses if we can, because my eyes aren't the best when reading off laptop screens. There we go. That seems comfortable at least now. I can now zoom the chat out. I don't have to have it on 80% zoom. Oh, actually, I don't even think it's going to allow me to zoom it back out. No, it's not. Oh, I'm going to have to live with it. Let's see if I can just zoom out on this. There we go. Sorry, I just had to quickly faff around. While I'm doing that, there we go. Getting used to it now. I played enough Tiger, and now Santiago needs attention as well. Yes, it's also a ship I managed to pick up. Tier 8 and Legendary. Double Tazul Division, Colbert, Minnow, Alaska, Aggressor Kerfurst, Gearing, Daring, Hayate. 2 free radar cruisers, 1 sonar destroyer. Battleship has sonar as well. I'm only gonna be blanking off the center just to make sure that it's got attention paid to it. I'm not going to charge up the middle, not unless the opportunity appears to show itself. RDF is still pointing down the middle. Four enemy ships on the left. Unknown number, only 1 on the right. There's a Tulsa.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship. Stations requesting fire support. Союзники, поддержите огнем по указанной цели. critically damaged.
There you go, that's all I need.
Engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, that'll do. No one's coming through.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target. Our team has taken the lead. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir. Torpedo tube destroyed. Critical engine damage. Main turret critically damaged.
Saxon's going for it. I'll go for the ram. Unless you got torpedoes, go for the ram. Ooh. Yes, yes. nice show. Oh. Well, I think that's all, folks. Oh. 2 wheels training rooms, test the two center islands, peaks of the highest altitude you can get. Does coming off the top with German AP bombs get you more pen? No, not really, because you end up having to drop down. Maybe if you were nipping across the center, but I find that because of Two Brothers, the planes actually cut through the top of the island. Like, they just can't climb high enough. As far as Blip confirmed, the best for AP bombs is to release them straight away as the reticle appears. As much as you wait, you lose pen. Yeah. No, I think I only have like 3 to 4 good battles out of 170 so far. Oh. I'll watch this through to the end, but yeah. Stalingrad should tank. It could have got rid of one. But yeah. That's going to be all, folks. Sax did well. I did poor. I think it was more like the only good thing I could do was with my presence was make sure that I locked the Tulsas in the middle. This is why sometimes I like. Actually, I mean, I'm going to confess, I like this map as a carrier when you get teams that charge at the middle because they're great for cross-torping. So yeah, the Carabos does. What's he going up against? Going up against a Hayate. Ooh, this could be a close-cut battle. It's going to be really down to how much HP each of them has. Carabos is probably going to lose this one, unless the Hayate's got barely any HP left. Has the Carabos not got RDF? He seems to be training his guns all over the shop. And the Karabosk is not going to have advantage when it comes to in concealment, because the Karabosk basically sticks out like a house on fire. So if the Hayate had plenty of HP, or wasn't really too concerned, well, he's not going to win the game. He's not going to get Solar Warrior or anything like that. So if the Hayate was feeling it, he'd go guns on, but he just doesn't. He's definitely legged it a good distance if he's not being picked up by Alaska. Radar, the Karabosk, obviously. Sailing brick, down she goes. That's why I never really liked the Karabosk. She really is a sailing brick. She's a cruiser in the DD slot.
Lands in 5 minutes.
Interesting. I did want to see this one through to the end, but the Hayate's going torpedo focused. Yeah, sadly a good gun build and so with DDs there's no RDF and you have to sacrifice it. Oof. Okay, there she goes. Oh, she did only have a sliver of HP left. That's why she didn't want to shoot the Karabosk. There she goes. Oh well, had a real mixed bag of games this evening, I guess you could say. Very much a pick and mix, I guess you could say. We had some sweet ones, we also had some sour ones. Ugh. Yeah, it's not bad for an evening, I guess you could say. It's always going to be a bit up and down, especially when I'm streaming. Well, thank you to Sax and War God, obviously, for chipping in with the Silent Support Division. Much obliged. And obviously, thank you to everyone in the chat for coming along. I know it's a bit of a midweek Friday. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Midweek Wednesday stream. Tomorrow we got patch notes. Let's see what the future holds, I guess you're saying. And then obviously if we got the Friday live stream, I'll talk a bit more about the next 2 weeks, probably either tomorrow or Friday. Probably Friday, because I've probably got to chat with the missus about it. But yeah, thank you to everyone who has come along. Thank you to Kriv, Randy Chang, I still want to say Admiral Kriv, Jeff Dave, Sean Whitling, Super Slime, Narco, The IK Way, Saxman, Narco as well, much obliged. Giving it a quick scroll, but obviously, yeah, it's not going to let me go back. I remember seeing Sniper Patch as well. Trying to think if I remember any more names. Unfortunately, chat's not allowing me to scroll back far enough, and I can't record any more off the top of my head. But if I have missed your name, apologies, and obviously thank you for coming along. It was always thumbs up and all that lovely jazz, and enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll catch you, fingers crossed, tomorrow for a Patch Next live stream. Until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port. Have a good day.
This is London calling in the overseas service of the British Broadcasting Corporation.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.